A man wished that all the problems in his life come to an end and he can live happily. What was the learning when he met a wise saint? Let us find out in the story The 100 Camels. Once upon a time in a village, there lived a man who was always troubled by one or another problem and was not happy with his life. Every now and then he had to face a new problem. He always used to get worried and keep thinking about the problems. Once a saint came to their village with a caravan of 100 camels and decided to stay there for a few days. Soon there were talks all around that the saint solved the problems of people with his wisdom. People began to reach him with their problems. Man also came to know about the saint and decided to visit him. There was a huge crowd of hundreds of people from nearby villages. After waiting for a long time, man's turn came for meeting the saint. The man asked the saint, "Holy man, I am very unhappy with my life all the time. Problems surround me. Sometimes it's work-related tension, sometimes it is family problems, sometimes I am worried about my health, and sometimes it's some other issue. Please tell such a solution that all the problems from my life come to an end and I can live happily." Saint smiled and said, "Son, it is very late today. I will give you answer tomorrow morning. But will you do a small thing for me?" The man agreed. The saint said, "Look, son, there are 100 camels in our caravan. Their caretaker has fallen sick today. I want you to take care of them tonight. Just ensure that all the camels sit down and take a proper rest. When all the 100 camels will sit down, then you can also go to sleep." After guiding the man, the saint went to his tent. The next morning, the saint met the man and asked, "My son, I hope you had a quality sleep last night." Man felt miserable and replied, "No, I could not sleep even for a single moment. I tried a lot, but I could not make all the camels to sit." Saint smiled and said, "I know this would be the case. So far, this has never happened that all these camels sit together at the same time." The man asked, "Then why did you give me this task?" Saint replied, "Son, did you notice what you experienced last night? No matter how much you tried, you could not make all the camels to sit at the same time. Some camels sat themselves. Some camels sat because of your efforts. There were camels who did not sit even when you tried to make them sit, and then later you found that some of them sat themselves with time." The man replied, "Yes, this is exactly what happened last night." Saint continued, "When you make one camel sit, then the other will be standing somewhere else. In the same way, if you solve a problem, then you will see some other problem standing there. So problems in our life are just like these camels. Some problems will get solved by themselves. Some problems will be solved with your efforts. Some problems will not be solved even with your efforts. Leave these problems on time. They will get solved by themselves when the right time comes. Son, it is life and problems are inevitable part. Even after your best efforts, few problems persist. Keep such problems aside and don't keep thinking about them all the time. Keep moving forward and learn to grow towards the purpose of your life."